Hey, you guys, CJ from CJ Sports Channel. Look, we got a lot of NFL games on today. They started yesterday, but they carry on today. And this is a sports channel, CJ Sport. And I just want to share a few things today, not much, but just a few about the game that taking place today. Um, as you see, I am a Green Bay Packers fan. I am a Green Bay Packers fan. And I've been a Green Bay Packers fan for a long time, for many years. I just jumped on the bandwagon, but I am a Green Bay Packers fan. And in that game, I'm looking at if Green Bay could keep their defense off the field and keep uh, Barkley under control and keep Jaden Hurts under control, they got a very good chance of winning this game. The game gonna be cold. Green Bay is cold, so that should be no problem. But my biggest concern is that Jordan Love. Everybody how much Jordan Love this I don't see Jordan Love nowhere close to being like a lot of these other quarterbacks that's out there. I mean I don't give him credit. Not right now. I don't see them doing good with him. Because if they had a good quarterback, they would be Super Bowl bound. They have a very good team, but Jordan Love is the issue for them. And I don't know why they want to stick to Jordan Love when they should have been spending time with Malik Willis instead of Jordan Love, giving him all this money that I don't think he's worth it. I don't see it, and I don't see them winning this game today. Although I hope they do win it, but I don't see them winning it. And that's my take on that game. The next game I want to talk about Denver and Buffalo. Now we also know that Buffalo gets very, very cold. Denver gets very, very cold, and it's going to be cold in Buffalo today, very cold. And I don't see Denver winning this game because Buffalo is just too advanced over them in this game. And I'm not going to call the score, but I don't see them winning this game. But it's a game; anybody could win it. But I don't see them winning it. And the other game I got on list here is the uh, the Commander and the Bucks. And out of all the games played today, this is going to be the most competitive game at all. I think this is going to be a real, real tough game for the Bucks to win at home. Even though the Commander is a very good team, got a very good quarterback, and they are for real. Now, I, I want to say Tampa Bay going to win, but only because they're at home. Only because they're at home. But I don't underestimate the Commanders. I just don't. I see them being I think they're going to be a very good game to watch. Probably out of all the three games coming on showing today, I think they're going to be the best one to watch. I like their quarterback. Their quarterback is very good. Baker Mayfield, he could play if he get hot. He could play if he get hot, but being consistent. If you saw the if you saw the game last night with yesterday with the Commander last week, you saw how they kept playing ball on Atlanta, kept coming back, kept doing what they need to do to win the game, and they won it. So I think they're going to carry on again today in this playoff game. Then you got the Minnesota Vikings tomorrow night at the Los Angeles Rams. Now you know earlier this year the Rams beat Minnesota. Now I don't. I want to say the Rams going to win because they're at home and I think they are much. But I know they got a better quarterback than Minnesota. Minnesota got a few good players going for them, but I think the Rams got a little bit more firepower on their team than what Minnesota got on their team. And if the Rams can shut down Jefferson, which they will, and I believe that they'll win this game because the Rams got a pretty good team, a pretty good coach, and I think Minnesota had gone further than what they should have went this year. Although they playing the game, and when you get on the field, anybody could win on any given day. But it's hard to. I think that Minnesota got on a roll of winning, and I had a coach with me. I remember I coached football for 17 years, and I had a coach who I got to coach with me who said, I said, and I told him, I said, hey, look, Rob, I said, look, if we can get off to a 2-0 or 3-0 start, that would make the kid play better because they will play better. Because if you got a team that's throwing 3-0, then the team that's facing them would be kind of like, oh man, that team there undefeated, that team undefeated, and oh they good. Not necessarily good as the one that not better than them, but in their mind, that team 3-0 mean a lot to another team. Letting the other team at 3-0, then that's a whole different ball game. But then he said, well, coach, I don't think if they lose the first two games, I don't think it matters. Yes, it does matter. It matters. I always have always tried to get my boys off to a 3-4 a 5-0 start every year that I coached them, and we did, and we won because it just set the tone for who you are playing and who they are playing. So it was like one said, you play to win, and I always have been a a, a guy who, no matter what I do, I always never want to come in second or third. I always want to be first. And whenever I'm doing something, that's how I that's how I coached football for 17 years. And in 17 years, I had a winning season. All I believe, but all self won, and it was a good run. But then on my next video, I'm gonna tell you what happened to why I stopped coaching because I love coaching young men to get them some input on life and how to conduct themselves with their mom, with their family, with friends, and what to do and what not to do, what to do in school, what not to do in school. I have always taught them that. And I always taught them about the Lord, about the God Almighty. That's all I put all this stuff in there because He is the way and the only way for you to live this life. So with that, I'm going to shut it down for right now. But my next video, I'm going to talk about the reason why I stopped coaching, and I still haven't gone back yet. I still have desire to coach, but I just haven't gone back to it yet. And till then, may God bless you, may God bless your family, and it's every one of these teams that you are pulling for. I hope that team win. I'm hoping that team wins. So whoever it is that you're pulling for, I'm hoping that is win. And till then, I'm out of here later.